Good morning, students. Today we are going to do the chapter The Addresses by Margot Minko from the Snapshots. Margot Minko was born on 31st March 1920 and she is of 100 years. She was born in Netherlands and she was a Dutch. She won many prizes and her husband was Lambertus Hendrikus. Now this story is about the time of the Second World War. This story is about one girl and it's really very touching who comes to take her mother's belongings. वो अपनी मदर की चीज़ें पोस्ट वॉर मीन्स वॉर होने के बाद वापस आती है और उसको कितना था कि वो अपनी मदर की चीज़ें वापस ले ले एंड शी रिमेंबर्स एवरीथिंग. उसकी सारी मेमोरीज थी जो उसने बिहाइंड छोड़ के गई थी. बट व्हेन शी गोज देयर एंड शी सीज द मेमोरीज एंड द वे they were used, she felt that now is of less importance for me and they have lost their values, and she realizes that it could not get her nothing but pain. अगर वो उन चीज़ों के बारे में याद करेगी तो सिर्फ उसे पेन मिलेगा. So that was in the story. Now who are the characters of the story? The characters of the story are first the daughter, who is the narrator of the story, who returns from Holland to go to the address where her mother had given her precious belongings. As normal से, because after the Second World War सब कुछ आराम से शांति हो गई थी, तब वो वापस लौटती है कि वो ये सोचती है कि she'll go and get all the things from her mother. Now see, Mrs. S was the narrator's mother. She has been called Mrs. S because she was a very simple lady. She was manipulated. वो धोखा दिया गया था उसे चीट करा गया था by a lady called Mrs. Dolan, जो उसकी जान पहचान वाले थे. Now what happened during the Second World War? उससे पहले it was the Nazis' reign and Hitler, he was putting all the Jews in the concentration camp. अब ये जो नरेटर है और उनकी मदर मिसेस सिंह एस वो ऑल सेंट टू द कंसंट्रेशन कैंप. मिसेस डॉलिंग यही बताने इनको आई थी कि यॉल विल ऑल बी सेंट टू द कंसंट्रेशन कैंप. सो व्हाट यू डू इज़ कि ऐसे करो कि यू गिव मी ऑल योर बिलोंगिंग्स, सारी बिलोंगिंग्स मुझे दे दो जो भी वैल्यूएबल चीज़ें हैं, एंड यू कैन ऑलवेज कम एंड कलेक्ट इट बैक. पर मिसेस डॉलिंग को ये मालूम था कि है ना उसे ये चीज़ें वापस देने की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी, बिकॉज शी थॉट कि एवरी वन विल डाई, नो वन विल सर्वाइव इन द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप. बट द डॉटर शी सर्वाइव्ड इन द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप. नाउ मिसेस डॉलिंग allowed her to keep all the precious belongings for the time being. तो उसने सारी चीज़ें उसे दे दी थी. Now the third character is Mrs. Dolling. She was the old acquaintance, as I told you, of Mrs. S. She was a very cunning personality. और जब वो डॉटर वापस रिटर्न होती है तो she refuses to recognize the daughter and she says she does not even allow her to come into the house. अपने घर के अंदर भी एंटर नहीं करने देती है और बिल्कुल रिकॉग्नाइज, एंड शी ऑल्सो refuses to give back her belongings. Now the story starts with Mrs. Dolling's indifferent attitude, जो है कि कंसंट्रेशन कैंप में नरेटर की मदर की डेथ हो जाती है, but the narrator survives and she comes back after the war has ended, everything had become peaceful. वो सोचती है कि मैं जाके अपनी चीज़ें अपनी मदर की कलेक्ट कर देती हूँ. So she returns back and she remembers the address. So as she remembers the address, that she has to go to Marconi Street and house number 49. So when she comes and she knocks at the door and Mrs. Darling opens the door and Mrs. Darling refuses. वो बिल्कुल ही उसे पहचानने के लिए इनकार कर देती है. वो सिर्फ उसको देखती रहती है, कुछ बोलती नहीं है. Yes, she had recognized her. नरेटर भी सोचती है कि मे बी शी हैज़ कम टू द रॉन्ग एंड again she puts on the bell. But when she opens the door, she sees मिसेस डॉलिंग बिल्कुल रिफ्यूज़ कर देती है, पर उसने देखा कि मिसेस डॉलिंग उसकी मदर का ही ग्रीन निटेड कार्डिगन पहना हुआ था. एंड शी रिमेंबर्स इट वेरी वेल. सो नाउ शी वॉज कन्फर्म कि वो करेक्ट एड्रेस पे ही आई है, उसने रॉन्ग घर पे नहीं गई है. शी हैज़ नॉट रंग द रॉन्ग बेल. बट मिसेस डॉलिंग, शी जस्ट एक्सक्यूज, शी सेड she doesn't know, she doesn't want to talk to any girl that day, and she just closes the door on her face. क्योंकि मिसेस डॉलिंग उसे पहचान लेती है और उसे मालूम था कि उसे शायद वो बिलोंगिंग्स देना पड़ेगी और वो नहीं देना चाहती थी. When she was refused of all these things by Mrs. Darling, the narrator, she starts walking towards the station. But when she was walking, she remembers all the things during her mother's time. That was the first half of the war. How Mrs. Darling used to come to their house and how she had informed कि है ना, you all are all going to be taken to the concentration camps. Mrs. Darling was not a Jew, so she was excused. So she said she'll save all the good things, all the valuable things with her, and they can come in any time collect it from them. The narrator's mother also liked the idea. So what did she do? She gave her valuable things away to her. But when they had gone, Mrs. Darling refused. The narrator arrived at the station, and without having much attention to the things on the way, she knew that she was walking along all the familiar places where she had been before the war. And she did not want to upset herself by seeing the streets and by thinking about the memories of her previous time. She even remembered that she had seen Mrs. Darling, and it was in the morning. She was wearing her mother's sweater, and she also remembered wearing the brown coat, the shapeless hat, everything. So she remembered all. She even remembered the address, that it was number 46 Macaroni Street. Now the narrator, she remembered the address and she wanted to go back. She was interested. She wanted to see all her belongings which were with Mrs. Darling. जो सारी मिसेस डॉलिंग ने उनकी चीज़ें लेके रखी हुई थी वैल्यूबल. शी वांटेड टू गो देयर, शी वांटेड टू सी, बिकॉज एंड वाई शी वांटेड इट. उसे क्यों चाहिए था? क्योंकि वही उसकी मेमोरीज थी उसकी डेड मदर की, और उसको वापस अपने लाना चाहती थी बाकी. उसको ये नहीं देखना था कि वो बिलोंगिंग्स मिसेस डॉलिंग के घर में रहे, उनके बॉक्सेस में रहे, उनके कबर्ड्स में रहे. शी वांटेड टू टेक देम बैक. She was very nostalgic. Nostalgic means excited भी थी, but she was sad about it. So though she was refused, पहले visit में she was refused, Mrs. Darling उसको देखना नहीं चाहती थी, तो उसने सोचा कि मैं फिर से visit करूँगी and I will go and see my mother's belongings. So second time again she went. At that time Mrs. Darling was not in the house. Her daughter was in the house. So her daughter opened the door. She thought that she was some guest. So she entertained her. She asked her to come into her house and she asked her to sit there. Now when she followed the girl, she kept on seeing all her things, all her belongings. She noticed the iron candle holder. And she remembered that it was theirs. They had gone into the living room. She sat there and she was just horrified. उसने सोचा ही नहीं था कि उसकी मदर की थिंग्स इस तरह पड़ी रहेगी, all her old belongings. They were kept in these strange surroundings and in a very tasteless manner. She was very hurt कि उसकी फैमिली की जो बिलोंगिंग्स थी वो इतनी बैड वे में, इतने टेस्टलेस वे में पड़ा था. मीन्स वो जो फर्नीचर था दैट वाज स्मेलिंग, द टेबल क्लॉथ, इवन उसकी मदर की जो सिल्वर कैटलरी थी दैट वाज आल्सो शोइंग, मीन्स ब्लैक हो गई थी. एंड इट वाज रियली वेरी हॉरिफाइंग टू सी ऑल दैट थिंग. एंड दिस ऑल बिलोंग टू her and her mother. She was even constantly observing the girl. वो उस गर्ल को भी देख रही थी. That was, she was just similar like Mrs. Darling. The girl brought her teacups for tea to be served, and she was pouring the tea from the white teapot, and she saw that सिर्फ उसमें एक gold border रह गया था. And she took out some crockery, some cutlery, but they all belonged to the narrator's family. वो सारे उस narrator के थे और वो गर्ल को ये सब कुछ मालूम नहीं था. शी इवन सेड कि हम लोग तो है ना डिनर इन एंटिक प्लेट्स में ही खाते. मीन्स दे वर यूजिंग द सिल्वर प्लेट्स एंड द वैल्यूबल क्रॉकरी एंड ऑल फॉर एवरी डे. शी इवन सॉ कि जो उसके मदर का टेबल क्लॉथ था दैट ऑल्सो वॉज बर्नड. मीन्स शी सॉ दैट हर बिलोंगिंग्स वर रियली not used nicely, they were used very badly. उसकी इवन जो पॉलिशेस थी जो वो भी सब निकल गई थी. द पॉलिश ऑफ द सिल्वर कर्डरी. एंड मीन्स शी रिमेंबर्ड कि उसकी मदर के टाइम हाउ शाइनिंग इट वॉज, कितनी प्रिजर्व करते थे वो लोग. और अब मतलब बिल्कुल ही दैट वॉज रियली वेरी इन बैड कंडीशन. एंड मिसेस डॉलिंग के डॉटर को उसने बोला कि वाई डोंट यू पॉलिश दिस एंड ऑल. शी सेड कि वी आर यूजिंग इट एवरी डे, वाई शुड आई पॉलिश इट. हम क्यों पॉलिश करें, हम तो रोज ही सिल्वर कटलरी में खाते हैं. वी ईट इन दिस प्लेट्स एंड ऑल. When the narrator saw all this thing, she said that she will not stay there anymore. जब उसने अपने सारी belongings की condition देखी, some were burnt, कुछ टूट गए थे, some polish gone off, even the prints gone off, then she said that she will forget the address. She will never ever remember that address again. She felt that these objects which were linked in the memory are now no longer existent because they had lost their value in this strange surrounding. So what did she do? She comforted herself और फिर उसने अपने आप को ये कहा कि मेरा तो घर अभी छोटा है. that present घर where she was staying, it is very small. Where is she going to accommodate all her belongings, all her mother belongings there? So she thought कि she will leave the house, leaving all her family's belongings behind. Now see, the theme of this story is, it shows कि how the people are affected in the war. It shows about the pre-war times, it shows about the after-war, and how her mother's belongings were destroyed, they were left valueless. But the second theme of this is optimistic, that she has a positive nature, thinking that she will be able to get back her mother's belonging, but she was wrong in there. Yet then she keeps a optimistic approach and thinks of just forgetting all the memories and going back to her house.